Today we're going to be going out in the cold and doing a science experiment. Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here. Today I was inspired by Rosemary Daniels to make bubble wands so I could create frozen bubbles. We'll make a star and a heart and a snowflake. I will link up Rosemary's YouTube channel where you can see how she creates amazing frozen bubbles, which she features in her gorgeous photography. So without further ado, let's get wired. Today's featured live wire is Carren. Thank you, Carren, for your wonderful participation in the 10-day challenges and for sharing your beautiful work in the 10-day challenges Facebook group. I'm using 12 inches of 16 gauge artistic wire, and I'm going to take a ring mandrel. You can use any round form to make the top part of the heart. Get your round nose pliers to bend the wire back and bring back your round form to make the other part of the heart the same size as the first one. Just wiggle that mandrel around until the two humps are even. You could do a little bending by hand as well, just to make sure it's even and centered. Now we're going to help that bend with the precision round nose pliers, and we will grab the end of the wire with the chain nose pliers to twist it around the vertical wire to secure it in place. We don't want this to wiggle around, so pull it nice and tight with your flat pliers. Clip the end with your flush cutters. Pinch in that pokey end and make sure it's firmly in place. Make sure the wire is vertical. Do any little adjustments that you need. And there's a very simple heart bubble blower. For the star, we are using 18 inches of 16 gauge artistic wire. And I am going to bend the wire at about 2 inches and then measure whatever length that you want the sides of your star to be. So I'm doing them 1 inch, and I'm basically bending the wire back and forth to form the points of the star. Straighten the wire as you go. Hold the wire at 1 inch, hold it firmly and bend it to make a sharp bend. And measuring the same distance each time. And you want to make sure you use your chain nose pliers to give it a nice sharp bend. And we're going to need 5 points of the star. Continue in this manner, and you can start adjusting them so they're in the right position. You can straighten out the wire where you need, and we're going to just continue adjusting them so it's in the right position for the star. Measure again, hold it, bend it out. You can print off a template off of Google, just a 5-point star, to make sure you have the lines in the right position. Once you're done, you're just going to wiggle it around until your star shape is perfect. Now we're going to measure 1 inch and bend it to the side, because we need to wrap that end around. Help it with the precision round nose pliers. My end was a little short, and we're going to pull it with the chain nose pliers to secure it in place. Pinch it, and there we have our star. The snowflake is a little trickier. I wanted to make a more open design, and we're going to take 24 inches of the wire, and we are going to measure. I'm going to do about 1/2 inch for one of the points. Measure 1/2 inch and bend it back, and then we're going to measure about 3/8 inch. So I'm just making them a slightly different size. 3/8 inch and down. Adjust it. And now we're going to measure 1/2 inch again and bend it out on an angle. Measure 1/2 inch again, and then we'll do our 3/8 of an inch. And we're going to make each of the arms of the snowflake the same. So this one's 3/8 of an inch at the bottom, and then the upper one is 1/2 inch. We will continue until we have 6 arms of the snowflake bending in this manner. See, we have the 6 arms, and then we're going to adjust it so the first and the last ones will connect together. Just keep spreading them and wiggling them a little bit so they're even. This takes a little bit of adjustment. Just take your time with this step, and we want them to connect together. Once they're even, we are going to help that little bend with the precision round nose pliers to attach them. Hold it firmly and bring the wire around a couple of times. Clip the end flush with our flush cutters or nipper tool. Pinch in that little pokey end, rotate it a bit so it's nice and tight. Do any little last minute adjustments that you need so it's even. You can get your nylon jaw pliers to press it so it's more flat. And there's your beautiful snowflake bubble blower. My most successful recipe for the bubbles was regular dish detergent, honey, and water. But I will link up Rosemary's tutorial in the description below the video so you can get her recipe. It's a freezing day here in Montreal, and now I'm going to test the crystals. Let's see if it's going to work. So it's a beautiful sunny day today in Montreal. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get some blue sky, and I made some new concoctions with corn syrup. So let's see if it's going to work. This is the Dawn, but it's blue. So we're going to try that first, and we're going to see how it goes. So it is sticking in there. Let's bring it up to the blue sky. You can't really see it so well on the blue sky. But let's bring it down to I think it's better when you have a black background. So we're gonna see if it does anything on the black background. It's not as cold as it was the other day, so maybe it's gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, here they go. They're coming. Wow, it just takes time. Whoa, that's cool. Sorry, my hands are shaking. It's really, really cold. Oh my goodness, it's pretty. Woo! So it's actually really windy outside, so I'm gonna come in my garage and try it in here. Add more corn syrup to the solutions. Dip it and bring it up, and we're gonna see if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's starting. Oh, I wish you guys could see it as well as I could, but it is starting to form. We're gonna do our best. I wanted to show you guys one with the snowflake. It's pretty good. It's getting there. It's so interesting the way the crystals grow. My hand's shaking because it's so cold. Wow, that's really cool. It's not as good, I think, as the honey one, but it's pretty interesting. It's just slowly going through the whole snowflake. Okay, now we're gonna straight up try to make a bubble. So we have the snowflake. There, we made a bubble. Okay, let's see if we can make some actual bubbles with these bubble blowers. Well, they work for that. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Check out Rosemary's YouTube channel and her photography that I'll link up in the description below the video. Be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. Join the 10-Day Challenges Facebook group to participate in future 10-day challenges. Have fun if you make these bubble wands. And send me pics and feedback if you do this science experiment. You can email me or message me on Facebook. Thanks again for watching the video, and we'll see you the next time.